Still can't believe I made a Templar skirmisher plate. I mean, it's Templar bloodbath plate. That was stupid. Alright, Avni should be heading anytime soon, so start heading over there. Did you already mark that corner ferry or no?
I was on the opposite side.
Alright, I'll head down and mark it. Any person on East volunteer for a perception roll? Just shout it out so Mira can mark it or something. No volunteers for perception? Fairly easy job.
If you explain it, I've never done it, but I can do it.
It needs to be a physical DPS, I believe.
Okay, then I can't do it.
Oh, no, actually, any class. Yeah. If you want to pop a double Breathtaker on one side and probably Plate Bearer on another.
Write it down so I can craft it once I get in.
Yeah, you can craft it inside. That's fine. I'll just volunteer you.
Say it one more time so I can write it.
It's double Breathtaker on one plate, and the other side would be a Plate Bearer. Make it easier on yourself. So basically, for the first half of BA up until AV, you're going to be percepting our traps pretty much.
Yeah, I know the traps. If you can help me along with rooms, I think, then I'll probably be fine.
So the elemental rooms, what's going to happen is that the earth and fire room, they're not going to have any traps in them. So if you walk into like 5 steps into the room before you start aggroing mobs and you pop your percept, and if you see a trap in there, that's the portal. Lightning and wind, they have one trap in them. So if you find the trap and then you see something else in there, that's the portal. Ice and water have 2 traps, and same thing. If you find the traps and you see something else, that's a portal. And then once we reach to the support summoning rooms, they just have one trap surrounding that center blue portal, but it's always touching it. But it could be directly in front, so you don't want to walk too far in and try to percept right away. But as long as you find that portal, that's it for that room, and you just move on to the next. And there's a bunch of bleed traps and explosive traps along the way. I'll point it out for you.
So, can you go over the room thing one more time, just like slightly slower, so I can just note it real quick? Okay. So,
earth and fire have no traps. But if you percept inside just a single time and you see something that you find a trap, technically it'll tell you you detect a trap. That's the portal.
Okay.
Wind and lightning have one trap, and ice and fire or ice and water have 2 traps.
Wind and Lightning 1, and then
Yeah. Alright, can we get ready checks for all parties? Neo, you ready? Okay.
Yes.
So basically, when you go percepting, you're just gonna swap defensive Magia and walk in there, find the traps, and then kite the mobs until they de-aggro and then go to the next room. But make sure you have Shell and Protect on you. Otherwise, they will kill you still.
Sounds good.
Alright, go ahead and smack off knee.
Dinky, I presume you're backup caller, right?
I'm sorry?
Mira said they had a backup caller. I was wondering if you were it.
Wait, are you actually calling?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that's great, yeah. I can backup call you. Let's see. Oops. Are you gonna be calling the entire east side or just the entire raid or what?
I'd prefer not to call trash because I'm also doing a run on Crystal.
Okay, I'll call the trash then. You can call the bosses. That's fine.
It's just I might need the raid to wait a couple of minutes before we kill shit.
Yeah. I might be a little late on trash depending on how many people die though, because I have attack duty.
Just keep the raids back and pull things back, and that way nothing gets out of control.
Sounds good. Alright, there is a ferry in the bottom right hand corner of the map. If you haven't found one yet. Don't grab it right away. Wait till about 5 minutes left on your ethereally prime buff before you pick it up. And then you can go ahead towards your portals. All right, Neo. So, the first trap you're gonna see, obviously, is the one right after Art and Owain up the stairs. You remember where that one is, right?
Yeah, one in the hallway. The ones before Odin wannabe.
No, there's actually 4 in the rooms, that trash room before Odin. They're all in the little 4
Yeah,
corners.
that's what I'm referring to.
Yeah, they're 4 corners. They're all bleed traps, but trying to hit them anyways.
Yeah, I just gotta remember to stay ahead. So that's all.
Yeah, you're not dealing much damage as a Perceptor, so you can just kind of hug the edge of the wall.
Fair enough. Yeah, I'm used to running DPS build. So I get to switch over AV, and then it's fine, right? That's the end of it. I'm pretty
Yeah,
sure.
well, once we stand in front of AV, you can switch to DPS plates again.
Okay.
Or once you finish percepting the 4 or the 6 rooms right before AV. 5 minutes on your ethereal prime buff. Go ahead and grab the ferry and head towards your sign portals. Do not click on them while they're blue. Wait till they turn red, then let them shift position a little bit, and you can right-click them and enter. You can click them in on mounts, so you don't have to worry about them being inside high-level mob areas. Portals are red. Go ahead and head on in. Once you're inside, remember to pop your Spirit of your Remembered. Stand on the bridge for Shell and Protect, and then we are going on east side. It's going to be on your left, the Magia Melder side. Do not drop off on the wrong side. Your party leads will drop waymarks for you if they're decent. Last chance to make any plates you may have missed. Remember to pop food if you got it. Food does help. The extra HP does help. Mahi, are you your main tank tonight on this side? I guess so. Alright. Do not pull anything that the main tank does not have aggro on. Mahi is our main tank for east side. If your party healer has refresh, you can go ahead and use Magia Auto. All mobs in this hallway are deathable. Let the tank establish aggro. If you're not the main tank, please turn off tank stance. frog is pulled. Someone grab that frog. Oh, okay, never mind.
Dinky, I presume you're calling out and you won't be calling away?
I'm sorry? I'm actually east side, so
Oh, you won't be calling out. Okay.
yeah.
I'll get someone in the other voice call to stream them.
Alright, stand on its flanks. Do not stand in front or behind the Biblos. If he turns to cast an AoE, he's not actually facing that position, he's still facing the tank. Do not stand behind or in front. He's not facing the group, he's facing the tank. There's nothing here to Neo. It's after.
No, I'm just...
Do not shift positions. He's still facing the tank. Do we have anyone in that guy's party that has sack out already? Guess not. Do we have anyone from west side here to get pull time? Alright, welcome to Owain. He is our first boss for tonight, rather than mini boss. He will do your customary tank buster and raid wide. I will not call those, you can just figure it out on your own. At some point, he will shift elements. When he shifts elements, he's going to drop spears around the room. Any element spear that mimics his element is going to do an AoE. So you're going to move away from Owain, you're going to move away from any spears that has the same element as him.
You got a pull time, Dink?
Let's do 810.
You got it.
Everything else will be called on the fly. If you have an LB still up, you can LB2 at 808, LB1 at 809, and at 810, the tank's going to pull. Doesn't matter which tank, as long as you hold that aggro. LB2s. LB1. And tank pull. Tank buster and raid wide's coming out. Alright, we got an element shift. He is ice, so go to a fire spear. Red spears, go to a fire spear. Back to the boss. We'll get another raid wide and tank buster. Element shift. He is now fire. Go to an ice spear. Spears may have changed positions. Back at it. Tank Buster. Alright, just straight up DPS. Stack the markers, the triangles, and every other AoE away. Stack the triangles, stack the triangles. Never mind, we're out. Alright, at the top of these stairs, we're going to have a trap. Let the Perceptor handle it, or Tank eat it with his face. When we're in the top room, you're going to hug the left wall. There's going to be a chest at the center of the next room. Pick it up. Ignore the trap. We'll wait for west side to come up. There's traps in like these 4 little corners of that square in the center. And Vaz ate the trap for no reason. Pick up the chest for the center of the room. We can't pick up for you. Can I get a sleep on that Calca, please? So tank picked up. Tank picked up.
Picking up the Calca.
Deaths on the Calca. Have you got it? All deaths on the Calca, please.
Do not trigger the mine. Thank you. Good guess.
Alright, have a tank pull the Maguses, please. We got a sprite coming down. Be careful of cast
I
arc.
got it. Pulled it.
We got a Geshen Pest 2. Have the tanks gather those extra mobs. Everyone focus on that sprite, please. Tank on that centaur, please.
Banish. Would interrupt.
Back away from that second centaur in the back. Back away from that centaur in the back. Everyone focus that sprite, please. After the sprite, pick up that centaur. Loose centaur. Somewhat.
I don't care. Use limit breaks.
We got loose Geshen Pest. Can you pick up that Geshen Pest and bring it towards the center for AoE? Alright, that was a little bit messy. Let me explain again. When I say tank pick it up, I mean the main tank. Unless it's like an oh shit situation where main tank is dead and we have loose adds around the place. If you're not a main tank, please turn your tank stance off. Main tanks will be Mahia and... what was the other one? That was someone else. I lost track of him. Well, let's just say the tanks that are geared. They have +2 elemental sets.
Okay.
Alright, leaders, put down your waymarks. This is Raiden. Do you want to call this, or do you want me to call it?
You can go ahead, Dink, but I gotta... okay, nah, it's resolved.
Okay.
One of my healers got sacked.
Alright, so welcome to Raiden. There's only one major mechanic you really need to pay attention to. At some point, he's going to hop away from the arena. He's going to appear at left or right side, A or C. And you're going to pay attention to where he's standing. Everyone at that point will head towards the center to bait AoEs. He's going to swing his sword above his head, and it's going to land on a left or right side when we're facing him. We're going to run the opposite direction. And then you'll cleave the other half of the room. Everything else will be called on the fly. Let's have PT 1035. Put in yell for Mirabelle, please.
Do you need me?
4.
Okay.
No, I was curious. How far do you roll it?
No, he came in and backed up. Called.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it never hurts.
I told Mira originally I'd call, so
Ah, yeah.
if you don't
back
want
up
to do
when you
it,
feel
tell
like.
me. I'm happy to.
Great.
So,
Alright,
could you
so,
stream again, please?
LB2's at
Thank
10:33. LB1's at 10:34, and tank will pull at 10:35. If you have tank stance on and you're not main tank or not geared, please turn it off. Tank is pulled. Range and casters can stand at max casting range. Melee can greed. Raid wide. Don't need to worry about that.
Gonna be doing an AoE soon around melee range.
Alright, everybody out. Head towards Delta. Head towards Delta. Get out of the AoE. Alright, stand underneath this hitbox. Inside this hitbox, or you will die. Stand inside this hitbox. Alright, he'll be hopping away soon. Everyone stack in the center. Look at Alpha or Charlie. He's going to spawn on one of those positions. He's at Charlie. Everyone look at Raiden or Raiden.
Please stand in the center.
Left, go left, go left, go left, go left.
Into beta.
Alright, we got one more raid wide, and then he's going to drop spears. Spread out the spears, but do not go too far. Just make sure they don't overlap on people. Alright, burn the spears. Everybody on the spears. Spears must die. Alright, everybody back and running. Raid wide, and then we're going to have an AoE on the floor. Please get out of the AoE. Alright, we're going to have walking AoEs. They are going to appear at one of the cardinals. Looks like it's at beta. So everyone head behind the first AoE, line AoE. Everyone stack up behind the first one. We're gonna bait some puddles, and then we're gonna run out and break any tethers we might have. Avoid that AoE. Break any tethers if you got it. Split apart.
Get back underneath Raiden.
Underneath, please. Everybody inside, underneath. Burn them down. Alright, stand underneath the body or above the body you're gonna sack. Just hold up on pulls real quick, I'm sacking.
Okay. Alright. To reiterate what Dink said, please do not pull if you're not a main tank. We will call things priority. We can't really afford too many mistakes. We don't have many resources to mess around with here. It's only, 32 of us total. If the target's not pulled, please don't attack it.
Also, if you missed your Raiden chest at the end of the arena, be sure to pick it up before moving along. Pick up the Calca. Calca's loose. All deaths on the Calca. Have you got it?
What? The Calca will have a Kono?
Do not stand in front of the Calca.
Sleep, Kalka.
Nice
Good
death.
death.
Neo,
if
did
you
you
will-
percept the trap in this room?
Yes, we need to precept this down, so go ahead and just spam that out for me. Thank you, Mari.
Alright, book is pulled. On the book.
Watch out for the Biblos AoEs, because they're pretty significant. So you get a death, please apply it. Or just nuke it down, that works too.
Alright, at the top of these stairs, in the far back, there's going to be a treasure chest with a trap in front of it, and our Perceptor will take care of the trap, or a tank will. One of the two.
This is Agala volunteering to kill a trap.
You're free to do so.
Please do not follow me. There's no trap. Hold on. What?
You missed one side.
Shit. Okay, don't touch that.
Yeah. It could be out of the threes, so...
Okay.
Alright, this is the hallway, very dangerous hallway. If you have a scholar pet, please put it away. Be careful of casts around the sprite. We'll have a tank pick it up.
Please do not use any skill that is not AoE. Or, sorry, please do not use any AoE skills, I should say. Sorry, it's been a while.
If you see any trash coming out of these rooms, do not attack them. Interrupt that banish. So Neo,
Don't touch. Don't touch. I'm running.
so Neo, there's check the earth and fire room. Just walk in like 5 steps in and just do your percept and make sure that the portals are not in there.
Like, summoners, I know you love to use it. Just do me a favor and turn Bahamut off.
Yeah, Mirror's yelling out the instructions for the Perceptors. So no traps, earth and fire, 1 trap and light and wind, and ice has 2, or ice and water has 2. If you find the trap and there's still something there, that is your portal.
Just a tip for the tanks, if you pull the sprites away from the entrance to the room, you will get a lot less AoE problems with bully mobs.
Do we have a leash that gargoyle, or have a tank pull it off you? It's probably better to leash it. Right. Can we have a tank slowly start pulling those Vikings out? Don't walk too far in. Be careful of the traps. Let the Viking come. Let the tank pull the Vikings out.
So these guys might try to walk out and hug you. Don't let them hug you.
Neo, there's nothing in there anymore after you got the 2 traps. Alright, slowly pull those water mobs out. Do not walk in too far unless you're Perceptor.
Please face these Gakas away from the group.
Be very close or very far. They have a long conal attack.
Found portal.
Alright, good. Portals in water. After we kill these Kakas, go ahead and walk through. Is that second trap found too? Or just the portal? Find that second trap. Alright, the second trap's been found. You can start walking over to the portals. Do we have any dead in the hallway? At this point, you can stack cheese. Say now if you're dead. If not, everyone head through the portal. Once you're through the portal, there's going to be a chest on your right. You can follow the crowd. Alright, there's a single trap in here. It's a bleed trap. Mahia can start pulling the ice trash. Can I get a sleep on that calc in the back? Incoming Geshen Pest. Someone pull that. Death's on the calc. Nice death. Alright, do we have that death resolved? Pool of frog. The one in the hallway, yeah. I'll pick that up in a little bit.
If anyone still has a protect on their bar, can you go ahead and look around and see? Some people, we have some deaths. Just go ahead and throw those on.
Alright, are these rooms percepted? Okay, so each of these rooms have a trap touching that portal in a certain spot. Just go ahead and percept it, or perceptors, everyone else on this Geshen Pest in the hallway, please. Do not walk in too far, it could be directly in front. Alright, which elements are we missing?
Fire and earth.
Okay, I can split my party to do ice and fire, I believe. Okay, so we'll have, dude, at least warn me if you're gonna living dead yourself. We'll have Mahia, Valera, Yukari, and Godric. You're gonna be in ice room. The rest of the ice party, you're gonna head on to fire with me.
Okay, I'll split up water party. Cookie, you're going to fire. I'm going to earth. Hobbs, Robin, you go with Cookie. Fia, you go with Cookie. The rest of you with me. It's Aguila speaking.
Wait, is Mirror reflecting? No, he's not. Okay.
Okay, stand back and yeah.
Just make sure, stand right outside your door.
Let's just double check.
Ice party, we need a tank and another DPS over here. Or just at least a tank.
I'll go.
No, we have the tank, he just needs to walk over here.
Nice.
Okay.
Alright, if your tanks haven't popped their invuln and eaten the trap, go ahead and do so, unless you like to live dangerously.
Hey, hold up. I'm trying to. My party's doing different things here.
Okay.
I sent them to fire, but I see half of. You're sorry, Earth. We're going to Earth. Going to Earth.
You guys are Earth.
Sorry for the hold up.
Yeah, it's a little miscommunication right now.
That's all good. We're just vibing, having a little dance party.
Okay, Cookie, you stay here in water. I'm going to go to Earth.
Oh, looks like Mira is soloing Earth, I guess. Then you guys can come over to fire with me then.
Okay.
Alright, perfect. Alright, if tanks are ready, go ahead and hop into your portals and stand in it. Everybody inside your rooms, your assigned rooms. Tanks, make sure you have your tank stance on and you're in your defensive magia for that element.
Are we starting?
Hold on. One my tank is out of it right now. Where the hell is he?
Okay, I'm going to come up there and I'll tank for it.
Vaz, are you in here?
Alright.
Hop, stand in the portal and be in fire magia, please.
I got you, Dink.
Okay, all right, just hop in. All tanks, stand in your portal, please. All right, wait till your tanks establish aggro. These mobs are deathable. If you still have death up, go ahead and try deathing these mobs. If your room finished first, go ahead and help out Earth Room. If the doors are open.
Yeah, water's gonna need a little out because we're shortchanged. Okay, good work, everyone.
All right, at this point, you should have 11 Eureka fragments. If you don't have it, you can have your leader take you on a little field trip after we hit up to the AV room. There's trash that's going to be respawned in those AV rooms, so just be careful. Don't run too far.
I think I forgot my Odin fragments.
Yeah, it happens when you're too busy trying to herd sheep.
Oh man. Where was the chest at? For the elemental rooms?
I don't believe anyone's shouted it yet. We can
Alright.
we can check on the way. Start on the trash. Someone pull that frog up. If you are not the main tanks, please turn off your tank stance now before you start attacking stuff. Alright, pull all the books.
Lightning.
Alright, chest is in lightning. We'll pull those mobs out after we clear out the hallway. Pull that book next. Or, yeah, pull the book. Alright, pull the centaur, get ready to sleep on the second GCD. Was the trap and lightning already percepted? Or someone already doing it? Yeah, Bees is doing it. Okay. Alright, ignore the ads and hug the left wall. Grab your chest and quickly get out. Alright, that should be your 12th Eureka fragment. At this point, we're gonna wait for support unless we didn't have a support. Then we're fucked.
You got support.
Okay, perfect. You can take a 5-minute break. If you're missing any Eureka fragments, you should be having 12. You can have your leader take you on a little field trip.
You guys need anything specific logo section wise? I think we're bringing a lot of sacks.
Yeah,
Sacks.
we'll take some sacks.
Cool.
Thank you.
Got you covered.
And I don't know if Dink said this while we were busy doing all the stress of things, but this is a great time to take a break. I'll be back very quickly, though. I'm gonna use the bathroom personally.
Whoop. Alright, portal was in ice, right? I mean water. Okay. I'll sack cheese him in a sec. Just give me a sec for my sprint to come back. Mahia, do you want to train the mobs out again so you can grab that chest? Grab it and quickly leave.
Let's go, go, go.
Oof. Barely made it through that portal.
Are you going to do show and explanations?
I'm not there right now. You can if you want. It's probably better.
When support gets there, I'll just be doing on Raiden real quick.
Okay.
I don't know what to do with my life, so I make sack plates. That's all I'm good for.
What's the timer on support?
Support is inside, I believe. All of us are here. If you need or would like a shell, please stand on the bridge. When you have a shell, go ahead and move to the stairs.
I'm reconnecting.
Alright, thank you for the very clean shells, gamers. I appreciate it.
Alright, I think support's all here.
We are
Any?
indeed.
Does anyone want to call AV? Or give explanations? Alright, well, leaders, put up your waymarks. Alright, so if everyone's here, get it ready. Checks, please. There's a Yale chat explanation, mini explanation. Still missing some people. Ready, checks and shop chat, please. Ice is ready. Support ready. Water ready. Light ready. Wind, fire, earth. Oh, we don't have earth. Wind, fire. Do we have a fire?
We do not.
Okay, so looks like everyone's ready. All right, so as the Yale chat was saying, AV is a opposite boss, just like Owain. So if he has bracelets that are going to glow a certain color, any puddles or any mechanics dealing with that color is going to deal damage, or in this case, double in size. He's going to drop puddles. Those puddles that match his bracelets are going to double in size. He's going to do room splits. The side that matches his color is going to kill you. At some point, he will do tethers. If you're tethered, you are going to move to a puddle of the opposite color after his Medusa Javelin, which is a conal AoE. He's going to choose a random player, he's going to face him and do a cone. After his conal resolves, then you go resolve your tethers. You go stand in a puddle of the opposite color, one person per puddle. If you cannot find a puddle, go run your orb to a wall and just eat it there. Tank busters and raid wides. And I think that's about it for right now. There's wyverns, but do you think we're going to hit it? We have a lot of DPS in the back. Probably not. I'll explain it when we get there.
Yeah.
In the meantime, let's have pool time. 10:50 for any DEers. Eat your raid food if you got it. Raid food does help. Bravers already braving. Perfect.
Oh, you're starting this now?
Yeah. 10, it was 10:50. Hope you're boosting.
And if you do end up with aggro, we have a lot of MVP players in the back there. If you're going to be a main tank, you're pretty much going to be spamming Tomahawk and Provoke on cooldown.
Indeed you are. That's Mahia, so don't fuck up. Unless you want to fight for aggro too, that's fine.
Oh, I'm going to fight for aggro.
All good. Alright, upcoming pull time. LB2s if you got it. LB1s. And tank pull. Tank busters and raid wides. Raid wide first. Incoming. Alright. first mechanic. These puddles are going to double in size. Get away from them. They're going to double. Reduce the javelin, move out of the way.
Please clear the tank.
Tank for Bravo. Alright, get ready for room splits. Dark side, everybody dark side. Sorry I was a little late there. Alright, go to Dark Puddle on the wall, Dark Puddle or Dark Puddle on the wall. Do not stand in them, stand next to them. Clear Tech Busters, clear Bravo.
Raid wide. Next up is orbs and tethers. If you have a dark tether, take it to a light puddle. If you have a light tether, take it to a dark puddle. Please reposition the boss in the middle of the arena. Wiggle to see if you have a tether. Get in close. Dodge the javelin first. Dodge the javelin first.
Thank you for the cover.
Take the orbs to an opposite color puddle now. If you can't get to your puddle, take it to the wall.
Please clear Beta. Here comes the tank buster.
Your recompositions now. Double raid wide. Shield and heal. Stack up. No more major cooldowns after this raid wide. AV will be leaving the arena after 2 auto attacks. Stack in the middle of the room for heals.
Dark side.
Dark side. Dark side, dark side. Light side, light side, light side. And dark side, dark side, dark side. Stay in the middle of the arena. We are baiting a proximity. Run to the wall now, run to the wall now. And collapse back to the boss. Dodge the javelin. Reposition away from the main tank. There will be a tank buster coming out shortly. Position away from the main tank. Drag the boss if you need to. Next up is a raid wide. Shield and heal. Off tanks, put your stances on. You're about to pick up wyverns. Pick up the wyverns, burn down the boss. They are coming out soon. Off tanks, pick up wyverns, burn the boss.
Stay next to the body you're sacking. Be sure to grab the chest before you head up. Pick up the owls when you're there. Interrupt properties of darkness if you see it.
Please be advised, we have a pretty long sack chain running.
Are you going to be DEMT as defensive Magia or just full on? Yeah, and death. Alright, do not hop into that portal. Do not take the button. Just stay on the edge, away from it. You can put, hold on. Let's see. Want to use platform, let's see. Do we have MT for platform A? Anyone from support?
We do not have any tanks in support.
Ah. Oh.
I can send you my other tank from water to A.
Well, we got somebody with plate bearer. I think we'll be fine, right?
Yeah,
You
if they have
can
incense.
do it. It'll be fine.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
Eagle eye shot. And, yeah, it looks
Just-
Oh,
good.
yeah, that works.
It's a white mage and a black mage doing their best. I'm guessing that you'd like me to call Ozma?
That'd be preferable at this time. Let's see.
Alrighty.
Maya, are
Has
you gonna...
someone-
Sorry, go ahead.
Has someone already started explanations?
No, not yet.
Okay. This is Ozma. This is the big murder marble floating above the orb. Floating above a giant abyss. We are going to be split into 3 platforms. Your party lead should have already put down waymarks. There are 3 large important mechanics that you need to know for Ozma. The first is black hole. You need to... when Ozma ever goes back to a sphere form, you need to stand on any of these blue buttons. You need to have at least one person on each blue button. Generally, ranked go to the button on the ring to the right, and everyone else stays on the platform. Heroes flex, black mages are melee for this purpose. Throughout the encounter, there will be Excel bombs going out. It will appear next to Hoofing It and Resurrection Restricted. When you have an Excel bomb, you need to stop moving at the end of the timer. This means no attacking, no emoting, no auto-attacking. Do not move. You are still. Do your party finder rotation. The other large mechanic is meteors. Whenever I call out for meteors, you'll need to go to the back of the platform and to the right. Go to the back, where I'm jumping right now, or to the right, where Astral is jumping right now. Thank you, Astral. When I call for meteors, just go that way. If both meteors end up committing to the same direction, just fully commit. We can call for a tank LB on the platform. What we can't survive is a meteor happening in the middle of the platform. So please be careful, and be cognizant. Everything else will be called by. Does anyone have any questions?
Yes.
Yes, go right ahead and see what happens.
I'm not in a party.
I'm not a party lead, so I can't help you.
Oh.
Once you are ready,
Invite me.
Someone has a question about Excel and
Yeah.
Meteor again.
okay. That being,
I don't know. It's Astro. I think Astro knows what to do, but she's trolling.
yeah, probably. Oh, if you get Excel Bomb plus Meteor, you resolve your Meteor first, and then your Excel Bomb. You'll have plenty of time. Did you
Vast, please turn off your Defiance, please.
Alright. Go ahead and hop down, and go to your assigned platforms.
I got one elf. First time off tanking. What does the off tank do again? I know. I just remind everyone.
After the square phase, we're going to have a donut around Ozma, and then some orbs are going to appear around the arena. What you will do is you'll put everything in defensive, and then you will pop sprint and run all the way to pop both orbs.
Yeah, don't take
It looks like
shortcuts. You
we-
can't fall off.
Just like this poor soul on A platform, if we could get a sack on A platform.
Does anybody already have a plate out? Not, I can
I'm
grab
already
it.
out of sack, sorry.
If you need a shell, stand on the button on your ring. I need a shell.
How did I
There
miss-
is no main tank on A, so
we got somebody.
if you do not know what you are doing, do not stand on A. You can and will die. By being on A, you are accepting that there is a very decent chance that you will die.
Vaz, we're C platform.
So the rest of support can go to either. The rest of support can go to B, unless you're confident and know what you're doing.
Once you get your brave, move over to the right side. Stand on your left if you haven't gotten it yet.
Thank you for your brave super alert.
Lightning defensive, earth offensive. Switch your
Yep.
Magio manually. Turn off Magio auto.
Alright. Once it looks like most of the braves are handed out, I'll go ahead and call up full time. Alright, let's pull at 3:30. Full time 3:30. You might not want to be on the platform, Derp.
I'm back. Would you like me as a main caller or a backup caller?
Whatever you'd like. I'm planning on main calling, but if you'd like to take over, you're welcome to.
Okay, I will backup call for you.
Thank you very much. Alright, we are pulling in 10 Eorzean minutes. We'll be using LB2s at 28, LB1s at 29, and pull at 30. LB2s, LB1s, main tanks pull. Everyone go ahead and start on the boss. Ranged and casters can go ahead and start at the back of the platform. Everyone get to the back of the platform. Get to the back of the platform. We are taking shared autos. Make sure that you stack together at the front of the platform. We are going to have a knockback momentarily. Get knocked towards Ozma. Get knocked towards Ozma. We are going to have one more attack. And then we are going to get to our ring buttons. Ranged and casters, pre-position to your ring buttons now. Everyone, get to your buttons. Get to your buttons.
Nice rescue.
Get back on the bus. We are going to get off the platform. Get off the platform, main tanks last. Get off the platform, main tanks last. We are going to get another shape momentarily. Hug Ozma. Give Ozma a big hug. And then we're going to get off the platform. Get off the platform. Lead baits get to the back.
The Excel bombs are out, check your debuffs.
Excel bombs are out. Be careful. Meteors are out. Meteors go to the back and to the right. To the back and to the right. Everyone stack up in front of Ozma. And DPS down these ads. We will need some help on A. There's only 3 of us.
On my way.
Just use ranged attacks, please.
Do you have full groups and support?
Hug Ozma. Hug Ozma. Excel bombs are out. Check your debuffs. We are getting a stack marker. Black hole is coming soon. Everyone, get to your buttons. Get to your buttons.
Oh, fast.
Gotta listen.
Alright, get to the back of the platform. Get to the back of the platform. And then we're going to hug Ozma. Wait for the AoE and then hug Ozma. Go ahead and give Ozma a hug. Off tanks, get ready.
Party right. Off tanks, grab your orbs.
And tanks left, party right, where you're getting a stack marker with a holy knockback. You got a little boop. We are getting laser auto attacks. Please be careful.
Is A platform only still 3 people?
8 platform is only 2.
Does support exist on a different platform?
Yep, and
Does
it's
support rotate
intentional.
The ring button? Oh, okay.
It's intentional.
Never mind.
We were low on main tanks.
Gotcha.
Get to the back of the platform. Stack on your marker, stack on your marker. Stack on your marker. Hold for the AoE, and get back on the box. Black hole is coming soon. Everyone get to your buttons. Get to your buttons. Main tanks are taking heavy autos. Please heal them. Gates are out. We're going to get off the platform, main tanks last, get off the platform, main tanks last. Then we're going to get off the platform. Get off the platform. Get to the back. That was a miscall on my part. I apologize. We are taking stacked autos. Meteors are out. Meteors to the back and to the right. Take the meteor explosion and then get knocked to the front of your platform. Go ahead and work on killing your ads. Bees and I did a fun trick so there are no ads on A. Alright, we're going to get shade movement, respect this mechanic. Get knocked to the back of the platform,
Stay.
Use LBs now. We're just going to go ahead and burn down Ozma. And nice job, everyone. If this was your first BA clear, you are contractually obligated to jump off the platform. It will not kill you.
Cool. I like the A platform strat. Did you just have the healer stand off and so the tank would eat shit?
It was a black mage and a white mage.
Okay. Interesting. So plate bearer, obviously.
Yep. Black mage and white mage both with plate bearer. So it didn't matter who was taking the auto attacks. The black mage just stayed on the platform and I did all the other rolls.
Thank you, host.
Thank you for coming. I just swooped in to call Ozma, but thank you for coming.
Thank you for calls. Let's see.
And the Albuquerque advertisement is VO is always looking for new players to take up the call to lead or learn to lead, and even eventually call and so on and so forth. If you're interested in that, get with somebody.
I do apologize for that Ozma missed call. I haven't called Ozma in like 2 months, so I am hella rusty.
Nah, it's everything worked out.
I learned something new. You get a debuff if you do a bad.
Yep.
You get a debuff if you take damage from any of the mechanics. If you actually don't take damage, if you like shield yourself or something like that, and you absorb everything, you don't take it.
Fun fact, Plate Bearer Scholar is really fun because you can just give yourself a shield and then you can just stand in everything.
Yep, Plate Bearer Scholar or Plate Bearer Sage with Incense can